Sadakta mtazamaji, jina langu ni Hadia Mwasiwa na kusihi uandamane nami kuanzia sasa hadi tamati mwa taarifa hizi. Na moja kwa moja tuking'oa nanga, tuanze na taarifa hii ambapo manaibu gavana wanaendelea na kongamano lao katika kaunti ya Mombasa. Naibu rais Rigathi Gachagua pamoja na mawaziri kadhaa wamehudhuria kongamano hilo, na sasa tuvuke mubashara tupate yanayojiri sasa hivi.
Governors who are on first term, as deputy now you have so to be careful. Because if you start depicting tendencies like you may think or you are planning to unseat him in the next election, you are likely to have problems, definitely. So you just have to be contented in being a deputy for the 2 terms. Then thereafter, if you have your own ideas, utajipanga huko mbele. But if you start creating your own space within the first term, the governor is likely to feel uncomfortable. Admittedly so, because he's a human being. So let's agree that as deputies, we have to be humble to our bosses, we have to respect them, we have to consult them, and it's our job to create a good working relationship. I ask governors across the country to make good use of their deputies. I am a living example. The president has given me 9 functions. I can hardly cope. And the 10th function takes most of my time, 70%. The 10th function is any other duty assigned by the president. That takes 70% of my time. I am an extremely busy person. Yesterday, we had a conversation with him after cabinet, and he was asking me, this work is so much. I'm working so hard, I cannot clear. You are working so hard, both of us cannot clear. Those fellows who had denied me work, what were they up to? So this work is too much. There is enough for everybody, even counties, governors. Let us make use of our deputies. Let us give them specific functions. I urge the governors to do what the President William Ruto has done in my case. He did an executive order and spelled out my duties. First and foremost, I'm the principal assistant to the president. Number 2, I chair cabinet committees. Number 3, I oversight and coordinate implementation of cabinet decisions. Number 4, I'm in charge of intergovernmental relations. Number 5, I chair IBEC. Number 6, I coordinate development partners. Number 7, I coordinate constitutional commissions and independent offices. Number 8, I'm in charge of the Naibu River Commission. Along the way, he has handed me coffee reforms, tea, and milk. And of course, any other functions assigned by the president. I am an extremely busy person, I can hardly cope. And he has given me a budget and every necessary support that I need. And all that is to his benefit because he is the president. He is the one who has a mandate from the people of Kenya. So when I make his work easier, he is a winner. And that is what a clever person does. So when you deny your deputy a chance to make your work easier, you must be foolish. Because this work is yours. At the end of it all, he takes the credit. So if you get a hard-working deputy, you have every motivation to enable that deputy and empower him or her and facilitate. Because at the end of it all, the ultimate mandate is with you as a governor. The deputy is here with you, but the ultimate mandate is with you. So I want to urge our governors to borrow a leaf from President William Ruto and allow the deputies to work. Na nyinyi mkepewa hiyo nafasi, muitumie vizuri. Be respectful to your bosses. Consult. Musisengenye hawa. Don't undermine them. Keep up with their pace. And most important, finally, is that you must be the defender of your boss. That is your first duty. Because if the boss is in trouble, automatically you're also in trouble. So from a very selfish perspective, you must defend the boss. So these as me fellows sometimes don't understand me. You think I'm too combative and abrasive? No, I'm just doing my job. I have to defend my boss. Wakipanga maandamano niko hapo. Wakileta kelele niko hapo na wajibu. Because if you don't do that, if your boss is in trouble, you are equally in trouble. The two of you are like Siamese twins. And because he cannot defend himself, you must cover his back all the time. You let the boss to be in front, to pursue the development agenda, to fulfill his manifesto, and you stay behind him and watch his back from all sides. Any ammunition towards him, you stop it. You must agree to take the bullet on behalf of the boss. You must be in a position to step. If somebody is shooting at him, you must come in between the boss and the bullet and take the bullet on his behalf. I don't know how many of you are willing to take the bullet for your boss. Mine, I do. That is why even these Azimio characters are threatening to report me at The Hague. I don't know how defending your boss can be a crime against humanity. I think these Azimio characters have lost their head. Yeah? I think they have been in the streets for many years. They don't even think well. How can defending your boss and his programs become a crime against humanity to be reported at The Hague? I think if they send a letter there, it will be returned to the sender. Because they don't seem to understand how the ICC works. But of course, it also says a lot of the frustration that they have. That now any problem they have with anybody, the solution is the ICC. So please, defend your bosses. Even if you are not agreeing very well, publicly defend them, then you can fight internally. Mkiwa na shida na mkubwa, msilete huko nje. Tafuta muongee in between 5 walls, 4 walls and the roof. Don't take those things out there. They are not good for the county. They are not good for the country. Like any other marriage, there will be difficulties. There will be difficulties like marriage. And of course, you know, marriage is like a plane taking off. The taking off is very rocky. But when it takes off, it stabilizes. Again, the problem comes during landing. So initially, the first 1 year, there will be a few disagreements here and there on style, on language, on behavior, but somehow you should be able to work out a good formula.
Ni kongamano ambalo linaendelea kwenye kaunti ya Mombasa likiwa limehudhuriwa na naibu rais